Hey guys, Dave Kimbrough here with Kimbrough team at Remax 4000. And it is the first part of July, so I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July, celebrated our country's independence. I know we did. But the first part of July means we've got to have market stats for June done, and we do. So what we're calling this is, oh, and by the way, here is our market stats. It's pretty awesome. There's a link right below, so if you want to take a look at it a little closer, more in depth than what I'm going to do, feel free to click on that link and it'll take you right to it and you can read to your heart's content. So we're going to call this market update for the month of June 2022, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's the Clint Eastwood. By the way, you should all go and watch Unforgiven by Clint Eastwood. That's amazing. One of my favorite movies. Anyway, it's the good, bad, and ugly. Good news. First time ever sales prices are over 400. The average sale price for Grand Junction is 410,000 for the month of June. Days on market, it's an all-time low, another record. Last month was a record at 57 days on market on average. This month, 54. Good for buyers, more good news if you're a buyer. Inventory's up. That's bad news for sellers because now you have more competition. So there's a 67% increase in inventory from this time last year. In 2021, we had 287 active listings on residential homes, and this year we have 480. So quite a significant uptick, but still well below what we saw in 2019, which was before the pandemic. This time in June of 2019, which was still a very good year, we had 801 active listings in June. So as you can see, a lot of changes are happening. The ugly, doesn't matter whether you're a buyer or a seller, the ugly is interest rates. So I have another prop here, and this prop is going to compare 2019, June of 2019 to June of 2022. In 2019, in June, we had 801 listings. In June of 2022, 480. Your average interest rate. A lot of people say, why? What's going on with the market? Why is it seeming to slow down? What's happening? Well, this is going to tell you exactly why we're seeing that slowdown. So interest rates in 2019 in June, 2.8%. They're hovering right around 6% in 2022. Average sale price of a house was $258,000 in 2019. 2022, it's $410,000, all-time high. If you're going to buy one of those two average houses in 2019, you put $51,000 down, or 20%. Do the same in 2022, you're putting $81,000 down, so another 30 grand to reach your 20% for an average house. But then here's the kicker. Look at the payment. 2019, to buy an average house in Grand Junction, your payment was $848. In 2022, it's $1,967. The difference is $1,119 a month. That is $13,428 a year. That, my friends, is exactly what they are trying to do to slow down inflation, slow down the housing market, and it's working. Because affordability has become a real issue. So our market is still good, don't get me wrong. But when you really sit and wonder and you want to think, hey, what's the difference? What does this really mean? How is this impacting me? What does this really look like? That's what it looks like. For an average house in Grand Junction over the last 3 years, you're now paying $1,119 a month more. If you buy a more expensive house, that's going to even be a higher number. If you buy a less expensive house, which there virtually aren't any less expensive houses anymore, it's going to be a little bit less. But the bottom line is that's what's impacting our market. So take a look at the market stats. Understand we still have a good market. If you want to buy or you want to sell, it's still a good time to buy. It's just not as crazy as it was. And in the long run, I think that's going to be healthy. But in the short term, might be a little bit painful. So at any rate, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. You can email me at dave@thekimbrowteam.com, or feel free to give us a call if you want to buy or you want to sell, or you just want to chat about what's going on. Happy to do that too. 970-263-7355.